Hey guys, Grubandtherangerz here, and today we're going to go back over a gun that you see me use in almost all my videos.
Grubandtherangerz like to take a moment to thank our sponsors.
Hey guys, Grubandtherangerz here. Today we're going to go back over the RM4 KWA, the weapon that changed the world of simulation. I know they have several versions coming out and several versions already out, but we're going to go back to the first one. One, because I love this gun, and two, it's because it's the only RM4 that I have. As you know, it comes with full mag pull kit with the stock foregrip, mag pull, imbus, flip-up sight, and handguard. Of course, I've used this for a while, and all the externals are upgraded or changed, painted in some shape or form. But I've kept the internals completely stock because with KWAs, unless something breaks, you really don't need to change out anything. This gun coming in on evike.com, coming in at $379, which seems like a hefty price, but for what you're getting, it is the perfect deal. As you can see, let's just go over this real quick. I've obviously done some paint job on it, had to, put some paracord on the stock, got that patch right there. Of course, I put my own optic on it, and I put a suppressor because there's a barrel that goes through here that is covered up by an extended piece right there, which I'll pull up some pictures of, as you'll see somewhere on the screen right now. One of my favorite things is the trademarks on the sides. They're laser engraved, and you even get your own serial number, which my serial number is, of course, it says Siri.RM4-0024HNK. But of course, under that, well, of course, next to that, it says for training and military use only. But yeah, because it's freaking awesome. Also, you've got your imbus flip-up sight, which is awesome, is perfect for when your sight goes down. And this doesn't only, one of my other favorite features about this is it has a functioning bolt catch. It has a functioning bolt catch. So when you pull back the bolt, when you pull back the bolt, hold in the bolt catch and release the hammer, it'll stick and stay, and you can adjust your hop-up. As you can see, this hop-up is pretty bulky, which I like because it has more of a definite click, and it's a better hop-up all in general. Of course, you can either click the bolt release on this side, or has the same function as real AR-15 would, or M4, by allowing you to just pull back the charging handle, but I will just click it simply for you, which makes a satisfying click. Of course, this does not have electric blowback, but otherwise electric recoil, with a metal weight in the back that comes back each time you fire. The recoil is surprisingly hard, but not as hard as some of the gas-powered weapons out there on the market. Of course, with the price compared to the other gas ones, and that you can also use standard mags. Of course, the standard mags work with it. Only problem is with the standard mags, you don't get the auto cutoff function that you would with the RM4 mag. But that is because RM4 mag has this follow-up which causes the bolt to come out. Now, that helps with some simulation because that'll stay. There's no rounds in it, it hasn't been fired, so it's not going to stay. Don't be worried if you throw this in, there's no mag and it goes out, and as soon as you pull it out, that bolt doesn't catch. That's going to be because you haven't been using it in a firefight. So it's not going to work. Of course, it worked with the standard 4 mags. It'll work with your off-market mag pulls perfectly. They're just a little bit of a tight fit. I like this gun. I love it. I've used it a lot. The recoil, once you get used to it, is controllable. It's perfect for you milsim guys or just someone looking for a more realistic gun to use. All in all, I give it a 10 out of 10. No, I give it a 9 out of 10. I love the gun. The internals are great, but there are some things that I don't like about it that KWA will probably fix in the future. Of course, coming with the recoil, there is a few downsides. So for some people, this isn't a downside, but in some ways it is a downside. Because of how much power is required to pull back that the buffer tube weight, it requires a LiPo, which for some people isn't exactly most ideal. What the good side is that it's ready to run a LiPo. Just make sure the C on full auto is not too high. One of the things I do enjoy, and is helpful because you're running a LiPo, is the air vents on the bottom. And it does give you full rail space on the top mounting optics. Right here I have a EOTech, I don't know, it's the first gen EOTech, so we won't go over that arguments on it. Yeah, and of course you take off everything. And this is just how I have it customized. As you can see right now, the recoil is controllable on semi-automatic. On full auto, it's not as controllable. But it's a fun little gun to use, and for all your mil-sim operations, it is the perfect simulation weapon. Especially when you're in the cold weather, considering that the PMags, not the PMags, the simulation mags that have the cutoff can switch to 30 and 50 rounds. 30 and 60 rounds. If I will get that for you, they'll switch from 30 to 60 rounds. Just by simply taking off the bottom plate, putting that somewhere, and then by pushing it out. As you can see, it has a 30, flip it towards the back of the mag. You can only put 30 rounds in it now. Flip it to the front of the mag, and now you can hold 60 rounds. For the price, I say it's worth it. It's cheaper than most of your gas guns, and it's going to last you long. It works for me. There are a few kinks you need to work out and get used to, but besides that, it's the perfect gun for anybody, not really beginners, but anybody who's looking for who's looking for a simulation gun that has enough kick, but isn't at the price of a gas gun. So, hope you guys enjoy, and I hope you enjoy the shooting footage.